Tamo de volta, galera. Isso aí, NBA 2K19, Los Angeles Lakers no NBA 2K19. Que delícia, hein, galera? Vamos dar prosseguimento aqui a nosso episódio e a nossa série, que cada vez está ficando melhor. Estamos aí com 11 vitórias e 12 derrotas, ainda estaríamos classificados e dessa vez o adversário é o Indiana Pacers. Vamos lá?
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Happy St. Patty's.
Vamos lá, tudo certo. Ready. E vamos embora.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We hope you're wearing the green today on this special
Série de
presentation
jogos
of the
fora de
NBA on
casa,
St.
hein?
Patrick's Day.
Vamos ver aí como vai
Along
ser o
with
Doncic
Greg
contra
Anthony,
o
Doris
Oladipo.
Burke, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Here with us, basketball expert and former late-night comedy writer. A lot of people don't know this, Bill Simmons.
Yeah, as soon as I left, Kimmel's show took off, so I think I was the reason.
You built the foundation for
I
it, let's
did.
be honest.
I was there for the early years.
You said it was a very influential time in your life, a very good thing for you to do.
Oh, it was fantastic. I learned a lot. I learned how to not get my jokes on the air, and I learned a lot about humility.
And here we go, the battle between conferences. It's East versus West, where the Indiana Pacers will be looking to make a statement. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season. Home court advantage played a part in last year's season series. Each team took their home game in a 1-1 split.
And going back a season ago, it was a win for both sides in their two meetings.
You know, despite the disparity in talent, these two teams played each other tough last year. Let's see how competitive they are this time around.
And now the Lakers starting group. We've got Wagner. Anthony Davis is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Ball, and it's Doncic in at the 2. Bogdanovich, one of the streakier shooters in the NBA, can be very hot, can be very cold, but when he is on, he is something.
Yeah, and he's terrifying to root against when he's hot.
I agree.
I was stunned and impressed and confused by his defense last year against LeBron James. They had that 7-game war against him. For the most part, he was guarding LeBron.
I know it.
And he was doing a decent job. He didn't.
Surprisingly, I mean, really caught a lot of people off guard.
Everybody off guard, because the year before, when they played the Celtics, when he was on the Wizards, every time he was in the game, the Celtics went after him. And when I saw him on LeBron, it was almost like they confused LeBron. LeBron was like, really? And then it actually worked. But I thought he really made strides last year.
How does that happen, though? So in just 1 year's time, how does that happen?
Oh, que toco maravilhoso em cima do pouco da novinho.
Playing 2K.
Maybe we'll play 2K. Maybe he didn't like his defensive rating in 2K.
Puta, ia ter o replay, cara. Eu apertei sem querer.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. Indiana shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses.
Well, to me, this franchise has got to be thrilled and excited about the upside Miles Turner has. He's a hard-nosed player who wants to be great, Kevin.
Thaddeus Young came into the league viewed as a tweener with Philadelphia, but now I think he's viewed probably using that mark as an advantage to his game.
Yeah, positions just don't matter anymore. I think there's more perimeter players than ever. The fun thing for him is just the lefty thing. I think lefties...
Isn't he great?
Lefties have an advantage in the NBA because these guys are either tired or they played too many games or they did God knows what else, and they'll just forget somebody's left-handed, and Thaddeus Young gets his free layups because the guy forgot he was a lefty.
It's like in any sport, though. Left-handed quarterback's kind of fun. Left-handed shooter in the NBA is kind of fun.
I used to, when I played basketball back in the 1800s, I
remember those
I
days.
really hated guarding lefties because there's always that split second where you forget they're lefty, but just it's like
You're so used to jumping a certain way, positioning your body a certain way, angles and everything else.
Even the way they shoot, like when you're guarding a righty, you'd stick your left hand up to try to block the shot or whatever, and you have to stick your right hand up instead. And I just think it's a real advantage. I wish I had raised my son to be a lefty, but I failed.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now, here's Oladipo. Guarded closer. 5 on the clock. Young with no one around. Drills the three-pointer. Young's got his first 3 points of the game.
Hey, Thaddeus Young showing off that big-time ability to stretch the defense. How about that, Kev?
And there's the pass to Wagner. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. This season's most improved player was Victor Oladipo, and I know, Bill, you like him, you like his skills. How much better, though, can he become?
Well, I keep thinking, like, who's the next Dwayne Wade? Who is the kind of slightly undersized two-guard who's also a point guard, combo guard. You can't really classify them. And you could basically run an offense around that person.
That's a good comparison. I like that comparison.
I think it's him and Donovan Mitchell are the two that, all right, this doesn't totally make sense, but on the other hand, we have this Dwayne Wade comparison of, in 06, he was the best player in the title team. I think those are the two best bets. Not conventional franchise championship guys, but we've seen it happen with Dwayne Wade, so it's possible.
Just textbook basketball, right? James's IQ for the game so high, his vision and court awareness so good, he can exploit that pick and roll so effectively.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
Yeah, just ice cold right now from the floor. Time to regroup.
And I think, Greg, they look lost and they look frustrated. Not sure how they're missing so many shots right now.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Turner. Sabonis comes in for Thaddeus Young. Evans, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Lee in for Darren Collison. Now, here's Oladipo. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Pacers trail by 8. Lee kicks to Oladipo. To the inside. O'Quinn trying to free himself up. Sabonis with the bucket.
This guy's a skilled interior scorer. There's height, there's great shot selection. Sabonis doing work right now.
Nick Young on the wing. Here's Hart, covered by Lee. Bonga buries it down low.
Well, in that individual matchup, the rim is totally unprotected. He's just got too much size on him.
Lee kicks to O'Quinn. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And what I love about Oladipo, he does such a great job playing within the context of the offense. If you're open, he will find you.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Here's Beasley. Pacers with the rebound.
Now, great look on that, just a little out of rhythm.
Yeah, he looked like he forced that a little bit. Just needs to take his time. Got to make these shots right now.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Bonga, guarded by Oladipo. Over to the wing, to the middle, stolen by O'Quinn. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. Finish off the break.
Well, you like how Oladipo leaks out in transition. So aggressive in the open floor, Kev.
With 1 on the clock,
Boa, boa, boa. Bela
And you
cesta.
can't end the period any better than that.
Boy, you call that a perfect closeout. You love the aggressiveness on the offensive end leading to that final shot.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. The Lakers on top, up by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Indianapolis.
Boomer.
And welcome back as we continue our St. Paddy's Day broadcast. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Listen, early on taking the league, I just like their approach offensively.
I think their play calling has been exceptional. They've played with purpose and they've played with aggressiveness.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court right now for the Pacers. Kyle O'Quinn out there with Sabonis. Then there's Tyreek Evans. Then there's Johnson. And it's Lee in at the point guard. Bill Commissioner Adam Silver believes the 2K Esports League will have the staying power of the NBA, WNBA, the G League. Pretty powerful comment to make.
And I hope he's right, because I want to be the lead color guy. I want us to be the team. Why can't it be us, Kevin Harlan?
Are you kidding me?
Let's do that. Cut me the check.
Sign
As Rasheed
me
Wallace
up.
would say, CTC. Cut the check.
Bill Simmons is here.
I'm ready.
Here's Evans. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Johnson right side from 15 feet away, and the bank shot is good.
Well, Kevin, we know Joe Johnson is a dynamite scorer from the mid-range. You better stay attached to him in that area.
Pass to Young. It's stolen by Johnson. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. And Evans with a stuff.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Young outside. Bill, we know about the love affair you have with the NBA, and you've written about it for so long. Started with the $4 ticket in Boston with your dad.
Yeah, my dad bought season tickets for the 1973-74 Boston Celtics, and it was only one ticket. And I think it was $4 a game, probably like $160 total. And he used to carry me in mainly because they didn't want to pay for a babysitter. So I started going to games that year, probably sleeping through a lot of them. And they won the title.
How old were you?
So I was 4.
4 years old.
I'm not going to lie. I don't remember anything from that season. The first season I remember is the year later when they lost before the finals to Washington. And then the year later they won the famous finals against Phoenix, the triple overtime game. I was there.
Was Cowens on that team?
Cowens, Havlicek,
Yep.
JoJo White.
Yep.
And I was at the triple overtime game in the 76 finals. Was probably the most famous NBA game ever. Of the, the kids out there now would nominate like Game 7, 2016 or something. But triple overtime game was the most famous game ever. And I slept through the entire second half and the first overtime. But then woke up because everybody was standing the whole second overtime, so I had to get up.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. You know, Bill, you look at the Pacers from last season, took the Cavs to Game 7, surpassing what a lot of people thought they could do.
Yeah, I think they even surpassed what probably LeBron thought they were going to do.
I think so.
They have a really good home court advantage. It's my favorite arena other than Boston.
Is
of all
it
the
really?
arenas. Yeah, because they built it for basketball. I think a lot of these arenas get built for basketball and hockey. And the fans are a little bit further away and stuff like that. In Indiana, even the corners are right on the court. And if it's the right team in the right atmosphere, it's spectacular.
Great point. Young's checked in for the Pacers. Bogdanovich comes in for Johnson.
Well, that's the shot they want. He always has the green light when he's that open. Boy, one miss isn't going to change that.
Ball, no good. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Indiana. 4-point game. Evans feeling it out a bit. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Evans has got his second basket of the night.
And Evans excels at using his muscle and speed going to the rim. Knows how to score despite getting hit.
Now here is Davis. He gets it in there.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Oladipo, he's checked in for Evan. For Los Angeles, they have gone 1 of 3 at the line here.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Bogdanovich against LeBron. Outside, Bogdanovich. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Well, deceptive speed to me on that drive. Bogdanovich able to slice through the defense.
Collison against Ball. James outside. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Well, this is the classic hot hand, right? If he can keep it up, their lead will be safe.
Collison finds Oladipo, and it's blocked.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
That one falls.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Bill, what a pleasure to have you with us. Great as always to hear your thoughts, your commentary. I hope you join us again soon.
I'd love it. Anytime, Kevin. Tell me.
Thank you. There is always a spirited discussion when Bill's involved. Not afraid to share his personal views.
Yes, Kevin, he has broken the internet once or twice. This guy is no stranger to controversy. But I will say this, he is passionate about the NBA.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. 51 seconds left in the first half of the game. To the inside, Turner with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Bogdanovich. Young trying to break free. Bogdanovich, no luck. LeBron with it. Picked up by Collison. James against Collison. Pass to Doncic. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Oladipo. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Love how alert Oladipo is on the defensive end, using that impressive reach to mess with the passing lanes.
Stolen by Collison. Now here's Collison, the fast break opportunity. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers lead by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. At the end of the period, they held a 4-point lead. The second quarter saw them lose just a fraction of the lead they held at the end of the first, as they're now ahead by 2 points at the half. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
They were really efficient on offense, shared the basketball well, great shot selection. That accounted for a high field goal percentage in the first half.
Shaq, your take on Indiana.
I really like how they limited turnovers. You know, they didn't play it too safe. They made some really nice passes. When you can play like this and cut back turnovers, you can add up to over 10, 8, 12, 15, 16 easy points, Ernie. I don't know how many points, a lot of easy points. They'll be in good shape if they can keep making the same smart.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
Welcome back, everyone, to Indianapolis, Indiana, where the famous Chase Tower stands tall above the city. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at James, what a contribution.
You know, the first half, what a thing of beauty. He was just living in the lane.
How special is it, Greg, to watch a guy who's able to get into the paint with speed and consistency? They cannot let him get inside like that.
So the Lakers 5 right now. LeBron James is out there with Davis. Then it's Ball. Then there's Doncic. And it's Wagner in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Wow, what an incredible homecoming for Victor Oladipo in Indiana. This guy put up career-year numbers and went from being a piece of a team to somebody you can actually build around.
And that's how you want to come out of the locker room. He is fired up.
Absolutely perfect start to the half, setting the tempo right away with an easy opportunity at the cup.
Wants to get it to Collison and does. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game. What? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
You know, I think casual fans of the NBA probably wonder what makes LeBron so good. And you look at some of the attributes he has physically, the size, the strength, the quickness. But to me, it's as much about his pursuit of greatness and the commitment year-round to excelling and building his skills. He's truly a seminal player in NBA history.
The kick out to Oladipo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Young. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. With LeBron in his strength, Doris, he can shrug off defenders.
Well, to me, Kevin, he is easily one of the most formidable finishers to ever play the game. You think about it, he is as big and strong physically as most centers that are challenging him at the rim. What an imposing guy.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. It's Beasley on the wing. Over Young. Rebound by Young.
Well, I wouldn't say the D was exceptional, but it certainly was enough to bother him.
Inside. Here's Oladipo. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Even though Oladipo didn't spend a lot of time on the Thunder, he does credit his time there, Doris, as a big factor in his development.
He points specifically at Russell Westbrook and the amount of work Westbrook puts into his game. So what did Oladipo do? He changed his frame and he changed his work habits, and that led to an incredible season last year.
Pass to Beasley. Here's Hart. He's covered by Collison. Ejected by Young.
Well, terrific reach on the block. Thaddeus Young stretches out well for a big-time rejection.
The Pacers making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Los Angeles with another miss.
Boy, what a cold start to the second half for them. Just 1 for 4 from the field so far.
The Lakers trail. Bonga, he's covered by Collison. Over to the left wing. There's the pass to Zubac. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And the basket is good.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And it's Evans with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Johnson outside. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Well, you can't give up any space to Joe Johnson because he is outstanding scorer in the pick and roll.
Bonga, he's covered by Collison. Beasley, the pass to Hart. From the wing. No good off the front iron. Pacers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Collison kicks to Johnson. Evans outside. Lets the 3 fly. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Johnson's got his 3rd assist on the night. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Hart. He's guarded by Johnson. To the paint.
Que bela tabela.
That one, the Indiana lead has been cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Hart.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Timeout called the Pacers. Doris, a lot of talent moved to the Western Conference last season, the 17-18 season, but the East held its own last year because of a lot of young players.
Well, think about some of the young talent last year that was in Boston. Guys like Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, because of injuries, having to step into crucial roles, and their talent carried them through. Philadelphia, behind the young talents of Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid, proved that could be a team of the future. And then, of course, the Greek freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo, emerging early last season through the first third. He was looking like an MVP candidate. Now he leveled a bit, but you've got exciting young talent in the East. Hopefully rivalries take stage.
Here's Zubac. Plays it up and banks it in. It's a tie ball game.
I don't think the pass could be better placed. That's a great assist.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Evans kicks to Lee. 1:35 left to play in the third. 13 feet away. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And the Pacers lead by 2.
Well, this guy, Courtney Lee, has worked so hard to become a complete offensive player. That time getting the look inside.
Beasley, the pass to Hart. Bonga, he's covered by Collison. No good from Zubac.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Well, if he wasn't there, that shot's going in. Love the effort on the defensive end.
Lee kicks to Evans. O'Quinn, high post. He's up against Beasley. Collison for 3. That one misses. And the Lakers going the other way now.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Passes it to Beasley. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Beasley's got the game tied up here for Los Angeles.
Well, he's able to get to the hoop, Kev, because of that great solid screen.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. The Pacers making a change here. Oladipo outside. Feeds to Turner. And it's blocked. And he's able to get it back. And the shot goes down. 5 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Hart. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. It's the Pacers up by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Indianapolis. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Boy, GA, how about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Victor Oladipo is out there with Lee. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. Then it's Turner. And it's O'Quinn in at the 4 slot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And the shot is good. Davis has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Lakers. Davis has gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Oladipo outside. Pass to Lee. Back to Oladipo. Kicks it to Turner. 6 on the shot clock. Lee against Davis. No good from Lee. And Los Angeles guys shooting so far very efficient all around. About 55%. Ball no good. Pacers shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. O'Quinn finds Lee. Indiana moving it around. Oladipo misses. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And the foul on Kyle O'Quinn. That is his first foul of the game. Young's checked in for Indiana. James outside. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Davis. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 3 assists tonight.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Back to Oladipo. Outside Bogdanovich. Banked in off the glass.
Well, that's Bogdanovich making great use of the pick and roll. Fantastic at exploiting whatever the defense delivers to him.
Ball kicks to LeBron. Shoots from 12. Again, Los Angeles.
That coverage is just too weak. I mean, heading down the stretch, that sort of defensive lapse can cost you a game.
It's baffling that he's someone they'd leave alone in that situation. You can get away with that early in a game, maybe, but not now.
Não deu certo. Eu queria fazer mais no final das contas.
Superb defense, great steal, and just like that, they add 2 points to this narrow lead.
Excelente marca da vitória.
Lee against Ball. Lee kicks to Turner. Dish now to Oladipo. Turner looking around. Shoots. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Oladipo.
Now, Victor Oladipo has a lethal offensive game, and he knows when to fill it up.
Timeout called the Lakers. It's not often that you can land a franchise player via trade, but that's what the Pacers were able to do with Victor Oladipo.
And now the question becomes for Indiana, how do you build around Victor Oladipo, right? The front office has done a great job the last few seasons collecting talent. They continue to add shooting on the perimeter to help space the floor, and now you're starting to see some inside scoring threats develop. This is an interesting organization.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Luke Walton was saying to the team. He knows this has been a hard-fought game, and he wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
Oh, Kevin, he doesn't shy away from the moment. Thaddeus Young, big-time delivery.
Pass to LeBron. Over Bogdanovich. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Down low. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Oladipo. Big-time moment. That's my moment.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. The pass to James. Over Bogdanovich. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
Oladipo so fast off the ground. When the defense is playing off him, boy, he's going to make you pay.
And the Lakers call time here. They're down by 3. There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. Now we get the chance to present our Jordan player of the game, Victor Oladipo.
And the shooting percentage, how about all the way in the 60s, shows how deadly he can be when he's feeling it. And as locked in as he was, they were trying to feed him as much as possible. But he never got out of control. I mean, he kept his head and just stayed patient.
Well, should any of us be surprised? If they need a bucket, LeBron says, get me the ball, and delivers once again.
Oladipo taking his time here. Davis against Young. It's Oladipo on the wing. Over Doncic. And there's Oladipo on the assist from Thaddeus Young. And that's now 19 points for Victor Oladipo. Lakers trail by 3. James outside. Over Bogdanovich. Good D by Bogdanovich.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's not how you capitalize on the offensive end. You simply have to be more patient.
Ball against Collison. Now, here's Ball. Defense right on him. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, and Ball jumps all over the defense, especially when they give him a lane to the basket. Outstanding at forcing the issue.
No good at the stripe this time. His second misses also. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Davis.
They have a chance. Now, that is cold-blooded.
Ponto a diferença do jogo. Tem muito jogo pela frente. Vamos lá.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And that's an intentional foul. It's the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
Boy, guys, you're starting to see Victor Oladipo put it all together, aren't you? From role player early on to legit star now. Well, those are essential free throws to make a 3-point lead. It's going to take something from long range now to tie this game.
And the Lakers call time here. They're trailing by 3. 16 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's what you're taking.
And right now, you can go for the 2 and then a quick foul, or go for the home run.
Well, you've got to be smart regardless of what you choose to do. You shouldn't
Caiu!
Such a clutch shooter.
Caiu a bola de 3 de LeBron James. Que beleza, jogo empatado. Vamos lá, hein? Jogo empatado.
To that clutch player everyone believed he could be. What great poise down the stretch.
Here's Doncic. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Papai tá bravo, hein? É isso aí, então, galera. A gente se encontra na próxima. Obrigado aí pelo like, obrigado pela inscrição. Clica no sininho para você não perder nenhum vídeo, ok? Um beijo no coração de vocês e até a próxima. Tchau, tchau!